Okay, welcome to Tyro Piano. This is about a month in right now, and I'm just going to start out. One of the songs I'm working on, one of the repertoire pieces I'm working on is When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. So just kind of see where that is. Some of the things I'll work on probably today are just transitions, getting my hands in position here as we go. So see where I'm at with this. I haven't played yesterday, so... do that again. It's been one of the biggest challenges playing piano is just changing positions on a song like this. So that's something I've been trying to just work on in different ways. I guess trying to eyeball it and target like on a guitar I would, but trying to target where I'm going next, but even so it's hard because the keys are smooth and guitars have frets where you can feel them. So I'm trying to figure out how pianists do this part. So I'm working right now on this kind of bridge section still. And I missed them. So I'm not sure if it's a case of starting to understand distance and memorizing that in terms of muscle memory, or if it's also looking and seeing. I'm not sure. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just trying to get a feel so I can get there quickly. If I were doing this on guitar, I'd take it very slow to start. Watch exactly what I'm doing and try and get it perfect every time. And then, because even if it's slow, at the very least, I'm not making a mistake in teaching myself the error. So notice I'm just trying to get back as quickly as I can without making an error. I'm just trying to find my, because I know I'm going to that E. And I've been working on this for about a week and a half now, just like hand position. I kind of know where everything is right now in this part of the song, but now it's a matter of getting my hands to know where everything is at, which is easier said than done. Here we go again. Let's see. See right there, I gotta do that all over again. guess with piano, I'm having to move both hands at the same time. So it makes a song like this tricky, although this is the first repertoire piece I've chosen. So hopefully it gets easier. I might have just chosen a piece that was too difficult. I started with Yesterday, actually, a full version of Yesterday that had all the harmony and melody all being played at the same time, and that was a little too difficult for me. So I thought this would be easier, just the chords, basically. So let me go back to that A. Up to the E. This one's a little easier to get to, but then this one, this C over G, or G over C. And then I'm going to go back to that A. I hate that again. I don't want to teach myself the bad habit, as we say. I find this chord hard to see because that G lies right underneath that hand there as I'm playing it. I don't know. How do piano players compensate for this? I don't know. It's a weird feeling to not know where I'm going, I guess. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking with this as I'm practicing. And right there, I go back now. I go back there. I accidentally hit that A flat there, or G sharp, whichever you prefer. Okay, back to my A. There we go. Now that one felt good. I got to the right spot, but this right hand, I have a feeling it was more luck than anything else, so back to the drawing table with this. Yep, back to the drawing table. I don't know if I'm cheating using my foot pedal here. I think I am a little bit cheating just a bit with it, as I can kind of leave this and then move my hands prior, but I have a feeling that's what a lot of pop players do. It's the blessing of having that foot pedal there, I guess. I can just kind of play that and let it hold and then release it and it'll still stay. Obviously that's his job, but so I guess trying to incorporate with that more, but I feel like I'm cheating when I do that a little bit. I think I should be able to move a little more smoothly and quickly. And this one's tough because you have to play that note there. I think else there. Just see if I can. This is the really boring part of practice, but I can definitely feel some progress being made there. But this is the boring part of practice, is something like this. I'm just continuing to do that transition, because I know that's a problem. Because if I'm ever going to play this song, that transition has to be smooth as possible. So, something like this, it has to hit 100% of the time. Like right there, if I'm transitioning between any chord, it has to be 100%. Like on a guitar, I can't mess that up. My whole song will suffer from it. So what I'm trying to do now is just train my eyes, if I'm going to be looking and not feeling right now, just using my training wheels. I also have to train my eyes where to look and when to look to guide my hands. So as I'm doing this, I'm just training my eyes to be looking here first and targeting that E, and then as I move, my thumb gets up there, I'm targeting this E right here to get my middle finger on there. So it's kind of targeting notes like on a guitar. That's what I do. If I'm moving up to the 12th fret, I would eyeball that the moment before I get there. And I know a lot of better pianists would probably not agree with that. I don't know, I'm not sure how they do it, but I'm working on the sight reading portion a little bit separate, so that will build, that muscle will grow, but in the meantime I'll be able to play with some training wheels, something a little more appealing than just Oh When the Saints or what have you. So again, this is a good portion of a practice session devoted to something like this. I just started playing piano just at the new year. For a little background with that. So, I think I've made some decent growth with it. But I've been playing every day pretty much. I think I've missed 2 days pretty much since the beginning of the year, so I'm playing every single day, at least a little bit, trying to get my hands on the keyboard to keep myself familiar with it. because a little bit each day is better than trying to cram all of it at once. And I think you'll find much more growth that way. I missed that. And I keep going to that B instead of the C there, so what are you going to do? You can do everything right and then mess it up. But again, so I'm trimming this down. This section should be a full bar or 2 bars of this for each chord. But I'm cutting it down just to practice the transition there. I'm seeing how I do that. Seeing how it works, I guess. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. Let me go back. I really missed that chord there. So. Something like this where you're just going around and around trimming up like a bridge passage or a chord verse passage. It'll sound a little odd, but I think there's some reward as you get through it, and it also, as I have to speed it up, I don't have time to sit and think about it because I'm reducing the number of repetitions that I'm doing. So like here, I'm only playing 2, so really I have to be dialed in. There, that transition back to the A, because I know at some point I'm coming back to that A minor anyways, so I might as well get used to getting there from any chord. And I keep going to that B, which I don't like, but what I'm doing is ignoring this transition from that C to the B, or C to the G, excuse me. That in favor of just getting back to that A minor. And now so that's my goal. Maybe I can try and do this 5 times in a row. I don't know if I can get there in this lesson, but that's maybe my goal right now. Is we'll try 3, see if I can get 3 times in a row doing that around and around. Hopefully it works. It's look very foolish. Did it once. It's gonna take me a while, maybe. It might be like 7 videos before I get there. Who knows? And I missed that one. Again, and just trying to target that E and knowing where that E is. That's part of what I'm doing. So this is my goal, I guess, for today. This is like my learning target for this session, at least for the moment, is to get this 3 times in a row. I don't count that one because I was too slow transitioning to that C. My foot off the pedal there, so you heard this ugly sound, those 2 pieces of that chord there. So gotta lift my foot off the pedal there. There's another thing to deal with. So and one of my goals here too is as I'm playing it to keep my tempo even if it's slow, just keeping that tempo even, so I know I can start to turn up the tempo a little bit at the very least. Not have an uneven tempo like if I'm playing something like this. And then up to here. You know what I mean? But keeping that tempo as even as possible, so even if I'm going slow, I'm still dun, 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 even if it's a slower tempo. I got kind of 3 there. It wasn't perfect, but see if I can do better and get 3 more here before I move on to something else. Messed that one up. Starting over. I tried to see how far I got. I think I got like 4 on that one. So, yeah. Let me just start from the beginning and kind of go through it a little bit, a couple times here, just to keep myself fresh with the rest of the song as well. So, I did it earlier, but I'll go again. Well, I don't like that. That was not playing that note as well. There we go. Let's mess with that again. Mess that up. Did I hit this right? Back from the beginning there. Start that over. It's not too bad for a start, I think. Now to the serious book now to play. What was I at here? Alright, I haven't played this book in a couple days, so bear with me. I'll do some position changes here. This is a glorious song to do it with. Let's go to G position. Okay. This song is the bane of my existence right now. It's called It's Halloween. So right now what I'm doing is just practicing some sight reading. It's very basic stuff. But sight reading and it's a little bit of technique stuff that's involved here. So let me just kill that quick. I'm not like still hearing a little bit of alright, let's see. We're starting in the lower position here, so they're in bass clef, so So that song, as you saw, I was just kind of shifting back and forth, and my goal is first targeting with my eyes. Where's that G? Where's that G? Where's that G? Where's that G? First, to try and target all of them as with my eyes. And I think I'm doing better with that. That one's actually pretty smooth. I was able to get there. Most of the melody phrasing is memorized right now. I'm reading it. I read it to learn it, but I'm not actually reading as I play. I'm more or less memorizing it and kind of using some guide markers as I'm looking back. And my other goal is to play it and then get my eyes back up here as I'm playing. I think I did a good job towards the end of just kind of finding, okay, I'm at this measure, like recognizing which measure I'm on. Recognizing, oh, there's my chord right there, that I need to play that. Making sure my fingering is correct with all of that. I don't think my hand position is actually accurate. I think you're supposed to keep your hands on the keys at all times. But that hurts my hands when I do that, so I don't do that very much. So I don't think I play a very orthodox version. I try to do my best with it. Now let's go this old favorite as we go here. Getting a little bit of... Alright, so let's see how this guy comes out. I'm going to go to C position. No sharps, no flats. Good. I played this before, but I just forgot now. So we'll see how it goes. I'm playing it staccato and I shouldn't, so let me... That one actually went smoother than I expected. For this one, I was just trying to, again, read, pretty much sight read as best I could. I've played the song a handful of times before that, or like for a week before that, so I have the notes down, but my goal was just try to read it, keep abreast of where I was position-wise in the song, which measure I was on, and where I was at, targeting some key notes there, key chords, and just trying to make sure, hey, I'm hitting that. So really not very many errors. One of the things I was looking at was like measure 12 there with this. Where am I at here? This little guy right here. There's what is it? It's what is it? That little part always messes me up with that little staccato EFG there. Always seems to mess me up when I'm playing it. But that time not so bad. Now I got a middle C, which I don't like because I have sausage fingers apparently, and it bugs me to have to put my thumbs on both on this middle C here. So see if I can do this. I don't like this waltz. It hurts my fingers, but we'll try anyways. So it's not coming through staccato on the headphones. I don't know why. I'm not sure what the program is doing, but it's not coming through very staccato. It's got a little bit of artifacts to it, so I'm it's supposed to be staccato on this chord stab, so. I hate this song, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna move on with that song. I do not like that song at all. I don't like the positioning. I'll probably work on it some more another day, but that song does frustrate me. Good King Wenceslas. Wenceslas. We'll go with that. This song also, I practiced a bit for about 2 or 3 days prior to this, so. Okay, we're starting at a C, D, E, F. 4th finger. I hate the 4th finger. And I don't like when I'm playing the same note and they ask me to make it legato or to tie it together with the other notes. I'm not sure how to do that properly. That's where a good lesson would come in handy, but. Try again. Dun, 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 and. This part I don't like. Uh-oh, no, that's not right. Yeah. Playing that 7th chord doesn't work for me very well, so do it again. Let's try that again. See, my hand is out of position when I'm playing this. I start putting my hand on that B, and I have the B flat there also. It should remain on that C, but I can't keep my thumbs tied together there. got through it. Go again. That chord I also am kind of thinking about and concentrating on a little too much as I get to the end. I'm not reading it, I'm thinking about my finger position. And I should probably just be reading it, but it's not fun and not easy to do, to think and read and all that at the same time when you're training yourself to do sight reading. Doing that fifth when it's the fourth. That's a fifth, and that's the root in the four, or the fourth interval. So, let's go through it again. Okay, and as I'm reading, I'm just trying to think and playing these easier songs so much. The reason I'm playing so much is because I'm actually just trying to think as I'm playing it. Even though it's easy, I'm trying to think about which notes I'm playing so I can start to develop that sight reading skill and saying, oh, that's my F. My F right there, I'm playing the F. In this position, I'm playing the F. That's in my G, right? That's my F. There's my C, and also just that, again, recognizing like that interval relationship for that chord, or that one as well. Recognizing that's a basically a third, but a root in the third basically is what they're calling that. So you have the F going up to that A. So, and just trying to think about, okay, there's this position, my chord there as I'm playing, so I stop relying so much on memory and start relying more on recognizing that shape, because it is difficult. Some of it's, think of it like learning to read, where you learn sight words to start, like and, the, and but, and did, and these simple sight words, and then you start to develop other strategies to go with it. So that's what I'm trying to do as I do this. Not very well, but trying. Not so bad. Pretty happy with the way that went down. And also just having that B flat in there. I mean, this is an interesting book because it just jumps right into that. If I were playing guitar, we wouldn't do that until much later. introducing sharps and flats, I think, on a guitar book. But there we go. Alfred's basic piano book does it. So, so I think I'll probably just kind of pause there for the time being. And that'll be today's Tyro piano as we start to go from beginner to better than beginner, I guess. Hopefully, that's what we're doing. But we'll see. Again, if you're learning how to play piano, you can follow along and try and do what I'm doing. I'm doing it without the aid of a teacher, just books and lessons online. So hopefully I'm getting better than I was when I started this a little under a month ago. There you go.